Before we begin our final episode, as Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen's in the corner, um, I would like to say that this has been a pleasure and a half to have this table of individuals for our first big mini-series, where I hope to see them again for another mini-series we will be doing next year, maybe with 2 more players at the helm. Maybe some different dev team members, because this was a lot for Ash and Fluff to juggle with everything we were doing upon closing out Campaign 1. Regardless, I couldn't have had a better table of individuals to carry on with stuff, even if the first episode had its technical difficulties for audio for my side of things. And I just wanted to wholeheartedly share my appreciation to each and every one of you guys for being spectacular.
'Twas good time.
To be here.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to do the bit, Kara. Anywho, so you guys have been with the sled train for some time, for the last few days, where, to the exact words of your patron and your boss, as I had pages stuck together for some Who ruined my sheet of paper? Anyway, one thing at a time. But all things must come to an end for things where, with a journey that started in the walled city of Korlok for everyone to get a job from Elias Pervale to defend his wife of Yennefer Pervale and his son of Enos, tangling with forces with power sets and strengths never before seen by many of you, to dive into what might be on the horizon, digging into history that has shaped your understanding of what your homeland truly has been for some time. But the biggest mystery of them all came in the form of the boy himself, of Enos Pervale, with each step growing forth in massive amounts of disarray and confusion. Maybe there's a new fear. Maybe there's a thing of misunderstanding. Maybe it's just something that needs to take its due course. Who's to say? But on the evening before we reach the 2-day time limit for things, I would say that you guys are sadly in the middle of something that is far more manageable, but a lot more annoying, as a flock of griffins are attacking the sled train. And right now, Ileana and Junior have been holding off some of the more unique-looking griffins, so I'm gonna have the dev people away from the combat, because I'm gonna throw everyone else a bone that have been dealing with some of the stuff they were not prepared for. As we're just gonna do a whole original initiative for Chimera, for Vel, and for Rin. Although for Rin, we will be having Kara roll for Josie, because Josie's in the middle of some stuff going on.
It's an 18 for me.
18.
A 19 for me.
Wow.
Gotta one-up me, huh?
It's because I'm older.
Yeah.
By a couple of seconds. How we doing over there, Kara? I just like that at the time of this recording, Fluff is right now in the middle of multitasking and just like, hey, this gives me time to do other things on the sly.
Expose
I realize
me?
I might have figured out a digital dice alternative.
Oh, never mind, Kara, you're off the hook.
What?
Hold on. Hold on, Megan.
Evidently, Kara was not paying attention.
That works out just fine.
Okay, so before I show you guys the final map, I'm just gonna jot this stuff down.
That is a 25 initiative for Rin.
Okay, 25. Rin, Chimera, Vel. And there are 4 griffins that will be going right after Vel, where for you guys to see your final battle map, it's atop of the sled train.
Ooh. Okay.
You guys are right in the center over here. This center right here.
Got it.
As the griffins are on equal sides. So it's going to be very fun. Very easy in comparison to the people of episode 2 and
Please.
the other from episode 3. We could have handled just one person, not that group of 5 people in that thing under the ice. Okay, maybe that one person was a bit too much. But we have Rin going first with Chimera right after. So basically, you are all surrounded by the griffins. They are within striking distance of at least 20 feet. And no, it's not a different stat block. It's the same ones from Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual. Do not worry. Because I could see Payton just kind of sweating over there, just like, please, let this be normal, please.
We cited our sources. No worries.
Okay, that makes that easy then. Please switch so I can see what I'm doing. Switching between things on my overheating phone is difficult. Please load.
Oh, I was just like, how am I supposed to... Like, am I supposed to switch our dimensions of, like, we're going from 3D to 2D? Now it's even easier.
No, trying to switch from the dice roller back to my sheet so I can add numbers. Please load.
Please let this be a normal field trip.
Shadow,
no
no
way. In stereo from the fiance. We are at the storage unit. We get a break from the maintenance at the apartment.
Hop on the magic combat.
We're staring at a spinning wheel of death.
I usually call that just looking at Microsoft anytime.
X.
Well, it's roll 20, so at least it's interesting. It's a D20 of death.
I mean, what's the real difference? D&D Beyond, Microsoft products, like what's the difference?
Dragons.
It's roll 20. It's better. Marginally.
Okay, that is just freaky.
Okay, there we go.
Current status.
Stupid thing. Okay.
I want to put this down. I feel like
sure.
I'm tripping balls right now. I saw like chilling smoke come out of my pink lemonade bottle, and it hasn't been in the fridge yet.
The ghosts want to drink it.
I mean, probably there are 4 in this basement alone, and 3 of them are dogs.
It's a dog lapping it up.
I mean, probably.
Upper checks.
How am I supposed to take a photo of a ghost dog, Fluff?
You bribe it with ghost treats.
Carefully.
I am going to bonus action study aim and then shoot at the nearest one with my short bow. That is a 24 to hit.
You already know it hits. Griffins in the monster manual only have an armor of 12.
Oh, W.
Yay.
They're really not that tough, guys.
Ooh, I need a breather.
We'll be effective this time.
The GM is very nice to us. He gave us a crumb. We are free elves.
Thank you, DM.
Crumbs, I got a Glock. Fluff is very confused.
Dobby has been given the Glock from Switchwarts. Dobby is free.
That is 9 damage to the griffin.
9 damage is pretty solid.
And that's all Rin can do.
That's fine. Also,
Movement is
enjoyed
not
the
worth it.
third and final map for you guys' records.
Hey.
All right, Chimera, you are up with your sister on deck.
How many griffins were there?
4.
4. Okay. I'm going to hit one, or try to hit one, with a 3rd level guiding bolt. So that's going to be a 17 to hit,
You know that hits.
which means... Dice, please. Come on.
I was like, I don't know, Andrew. You're the one that hit them. Why you asking me?
Where'd the number go? 19 points of radiant damage.
19 points of radiant.
And that's all I got.
Okay, let me just double check something. Wow. All right, so you know what? If you were to attack the one that Rin just attacked, that one is definitely looking bloodier. Their max health is 59, so having that 9 on top of 29, the first one you guys is targeting is looking pretty rough.
Ah.
So now it's Vale's go.
Awesome. I am going to cast a spell. Ooh. I need wisdom saving throws from all 4 of them, please.
All 4. Oh, golly gee willikers. Ah, fiddlesticks. This is gonna be quite the kerfluffle. Oh, jeezums. You're not gonna believe this, Payton.
Uh-oh.
So I have 2 nat 20s.
Rude.
A 15 and a 13 that jumped to 16
Okay.
and 14.
Ouch! Wait, okay, 14? The 14 one! Gotcha!
Like,
I
I don't know how I got 2 nat 20s.
Gosh dang! Rude. Yes, the one that got 14. That will be the slow effect on him. So let's make the AC 10 on him instead of 12. And also -2 penalty to dexterity saving throws. Can't take reactions. On its turn, it can either take an action or bonus action, not both, but it can only make one attack if it takes the attack action. And then I'm assuming they're not casting spells, so we'll ignore the rest of that.
Yeah, they can't use spells. They can't even speak.
So I got one of them. I'll take it.
All right. Well, it's now going to be one of the Griffin's turns, just as it's going to try to. We're going to say it's the bloodier one that's the first in its order, trying to go after Rin first. That's going to miss, but they have one more chance. That is also going to miss because of your guys' armor from the fashion armor given to you thanks to Junior.
Thank you.
Thanks, Junior.
Now we go to one of the non-bloody ones. Gonna go after Chimera. Let me just get the 2 rolls out of the way. I know a 17 doesn't hit, correct?
Correct.
Alright. Chimera is saved. Third one, gonna go after Vel. Both are going to miss. And the slow one, which is gonna be at disadvantage, are going to miss against Vel.
Perfect.
It's like you guys are getting your second win of just like, wow, guys, we've had a rough journey, but it's just griffins.
He's letting us feel cool before we all die. I'll take it.
I'm very gracious. I'm not going to complain.
As we go to the top of the round with Rin. Ah, schnickerdoodles.
We are going to second verse, same as the first.
Cool.
That is a 24 to hit.
You know it hits.
Yes, but I like hearing you say it.
It's like I need you to speak sweet nothings into my ear, GM. Just tell me it hits.
For that is 5 damage.
There's a honk outside my window. 5 with these. Yep, that one is looking pretty worse for wear. The one that you and Chimera are just dogpiling on. As we jump to Chimera, actually.
So that same one, he's not looking too good. He's gonna get, we're just gonna go with the first level guiding bolt.
Okay.
Which is gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
We love to hear it.
Which means, oh, not bad, 16 points of damage.
It's hanging by a thread with only 4 points remaining in its health.
I got nothing else.
It's okay. You tried your best.
I did.
As we now go to Vel. Vel,
Oh,
what you got
okay.
for Professor Wolfman Jack?
Okay, question.
Answer.
Could I cast Thunderwave in a way that it would not hit any of my friends and only hit the evil creatures?
I mean,
It's a-
technically, you could just have the area effect not on the ground, but redirect it
Like above
to
them.
the air because of
Yeah.
the molecules in the sky.
Yeah, because so it's a 15-foot cube, so I'll let you pick how many of them I could get in that.
Let me use my fortune misfortune die. That's how I make all my story decisions now.
I like it. I like it.
It's going on a fortune, which means that all four swooped in to be within the 15 range last round.
Perfect. Then I would love Constitution saving throws from all four of them.
Oh my god, Constitution. Do they even have... Oh, they have +3 to con.
Okay. Okay, I'll still take half. I'm gonna go ahead and roll it.
10, 7, 9, and a dirty 20.
One of them saves, so that one will take half.
That's the one that you slowed.
Oh wow, rude. I get it. He's still salty about that.
How dare you? I told you to go down. Why won't you listen?
Okay, so total full damage is 20 points. And the ones that failed are pushed 10 feet kind of away from wherever that erupted.
Okay, so as you guys, like I pointed out, in the center right here, they'd be pushed back towards the flaps right around here. Except for one whose carcass falls onto the roof of the sled train, because it's Vel Fried Griffin.
When I cast it, I clap my hands and go boom, just like that, and start laughing hysterically.
The other three just park.
W.
Just the faintest smell with no herbs and spices. Alright, it's time for the remaining three to use their movement. Oh, yeah, they definitely have enough movement to do what they didn't want to do, because one of them's going to try to attack Vel. Both attacks going to miss, because one of them was a critical failure.
Oh.
Ended up spinning like a Beyblade in midair.
He's pointing like.
And then, seeing their comrade fail, one of them tries to swoop in to attack Vel instead.
Do it. I dare you.
Another critical failure. Another one spinning like a Beyblade.
I didn't know I had this magic effect.
And the third and final one. Will luck be on Vel's side?
No, hit me, I dare you.
They just barely miss by one, because you feel it nearly coming as they swipe the claw. You dodge like Neo in the Matrix. As we now go to the top of the round. Rin, you are up.
Yes.
Where the current health that you're looking at for Griffins are 39, 39, and 49.
Okay, we'll shoot at one of the lesser ones, because the short bow doesn't do a ton of damage. That is... That's just going to make it. That's 13 to hit.
Yeah, that still hits. They don't have good armor. I'm using
That is-
Gygax approved monsters. What was the damage?
8.
8. All right. We'll say that the top one that's 39 is now down to 31. Going over to Chimera. He's been on fire today.
And we're not going to stop there. Another... Yeah, first level
Direct
guy.
the story here. I found dice.
Woo! Another guiding bolt. Let's see what we do.
13 to hit?
Yes, sir. You
Okay,
still
I
get
can remember
it.
if you said 12 or 14.
No, it's 12.
Whew. 18 points of radiant damage.
Wow, 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 wow. One of them only has 13 health left.
I'm going to use a bonus action.
Yes.
Hold that thought. To hide.
Wow.
So then I can pop out and get sneak attack.
Oh my god.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
What do you want me to roll for that?
How good is your stealth naturally?
It has a plus 13.
Then you don't have to roll. You sneak away as Chimera's just like, okay, how is God dang it, where did she go this time?
And then I'm going to pop out on not the one that's really, really damaged, but like the one that's at like 39.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab him.
Just do a shank!
So that is a math's hard 22 to hit.
It hits.
Good.
Because their armor is garbage.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we got 7 on the regular damage, and then my sneak attack. Please hold. As I find my things. I think I get. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was rude. 2 ones. Okay. 8 on the sneak attack, and then I'm going to also use a bardic inspiration slot to do some psychic damage as well. So that'll be 15 points of psychic damage. So 15 plus 8 plus 7.
So that's
Whatever that
30
is.
in total.
30 in total.
Just this whole journey, Vel's been learning a lot of stuff, but then sees these griffins, takes out all her frustration. So that 13 and that 9 are just heavily bloodied. The one that's slowed is just slow motion growl from its beak.
You'll make it eventually into the fight, I promise.
As it's going to be the griffins go, where the one that is supremely bloodied is going to aim for Chimera. Let me get the 2 attacks out of the way. Just barely misses by 1. However, another one, the one that is heavily bloodied, is going to try and attack Vel.
Get me, I dare you.
They miss.
Dang it.
And now it's time for the slow poke with disadvantage. Nope. No. It's almost like I'm trying to be kind to you all right now. As we go to the top of the round once more. Rien.
Okay. That is 21 to hit.
You know it hits. I can't keep whispering sweet nothings into your ear, dear player.
Yes, but it's the last session. It's fine.
Just got a point.
And there is 11 damage.
Hanging by a thread.
So close.
If only there was someone to pitch in. Oh, wait. There is.
Oh wait. I would like a dexterity saving throw as I cast Sacred Flame.
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco Inferno. Alright, let's see if this overgrown bird is gonna succeed. That's 11. No.
No, so he takes a full 15 points of damage.
You're just now making it Chimera fried chicken. Oh god, it is KFC at long last.
If I survive, I'm opening a restaurant.
KFG, Kentucky Fried Griffin. But we might also cook chickens. So Kentucky for Chimera fried fowl, KFF.
That works. Yeah, I'll do it.
And now for Vel.
The one that I just stabbed last time, I would like it to make a Constitution saving throw. Ooh.
Let's see if it can match or do anything.
Yes. Yes. Is there another nat 20?
It's a nat 20.
Hey! Ooh, okay, he'll still take half damage. I'm not good at math. I think this could be enough. I got an 18 on the dice. As I reach out and grab its face and cast Inflict Wounds.
So that's actually the remaining part of its health. It is just... You scrambled its brain to have it drop on top of the sled train.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Pretty dark.
And you know what? I'm going to use my bardic inspiration to inspire my brother to finish the job. By saying, finish the job! There's just like that.
Oh, okay.
So I'll tell you how much that is before your turn. So please hold. You do your thing while I'm looking. Oh wait, I found it. That was really fast. That's a D8.
It's a D8 for the inspiration. Oh my god. So
All right.
the one that's been slowed is gonna try and attack tearfully at who? Let's just say Chimera for revenge. At disadvantage still.
Go.
All fail, because if I had it not with disadvantage, I'm looking at a nat 20 for the other one.
Oh.
Sibling love saved Chimera from sure destruction.
From a couple hit points of damage. You're welcome.
Thanks. No scratches today.
We've
Wow.
already dealt with enough. as it's the top of the round once more with Rin. As I'm looking at the entire dev team, that's just like, wow, we could have had easy fights like this, but you torture us every week, you son of a...
Oh, we've got how many griffins still up?
Just one.
Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot it. As the die runs away from us. Does 19 on the die hit?
I thought I told you I can't keep speaking sweet nothings into your ear.
Great. 7 damage.
7. Okay. Getting the ball rolling now. It's at 42 health. As we now go to Chimera to see if he can destroy the answer to everything in the universe.
No pressure.
Oh man. This makes me want to burn through a big spell, but I don't know about that.
Why not?
What else have I got to lose, right? You know what? Yeah, sure. Is it... How far away is it?
Not that far away now. It's maybe 5 to 10 feet away. Nothing too crazy, sir.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna walk up to it and 5th level inflict wounds.
Good God, sir.
Just give it a smack. 18, so that'll hit.
I think we have different inflict wounds stocked, huh? I think I have the wrong one stocked.
Ooh, 43 points of damage.
Dang.
43. Well, I guess now I can finally say my key catchphrase that I haven't said in quite a while. Andrew, from GM to GM, set the scene for me.
Last Griffin, you know, it's been doing its best to try to get us, but you know, they've not been very successful. And so, feeling inspired, even though I didn't use the die, I just walk up to it as it's flapping and squawking, wheel back with my hand, and just smack it across the beak. And watches the necrotic just like starts cracking and withering the beak away as it dies.
As you all are basically breathing in the necrotic ash that is floating in the air, just...
Oops.
You guys finish your fight just as you're literally hearing the minds of several different larger glacial-infused griffins having their minds basically popped, to having their heads explode, watching their bodies hit the water. Seeing that it's just Ileana and Junior having tea this entire time. Ileana hasn't even brought out the hammer. That's just been them the entire fight.
That was lovely.
It's like, wow, you guys seem so cool with your mysterious powers. We might have needed your help too.
Oh yeah, well we had it, no problem.
Yeah, easy. Light work.
Totally not going through the Vietnam flashbacks the last few days.
Nope, not at all. What are you talking about?
What traumatic flashbacks?
No PTSD here.
But you guys are heavily successful in so many different ways. Some might say beautifully so. And maybe, you know what? Let me just do this fortune misfortune for the penultimate time. I'm going to be doing it tonight.
Oh boy.
Because the final time's going to be a bigger thing.
Oh.
You guys will be rewarded at being level 15 all across the board.
Ooh. Ooh. How do I want to divide that?
Right?
Big W. Big W.
The biggest of W's.
Please give me good HP rolls. So kind.
Miss Frizzle, what is it like to go through the sheet of a TTRPG system? Well, Carlos, let's jump into the internet. To the magic school bus.
I think I'm gonna take 2 and bard. I'm gonna bard up.
I'm gonna bard up.
Even more so.
So, while we're getting the cosmetics sorted through, you guys are able to see from the tracks that you all are seeing on the map I showcased to you all. You guys have been traveling on a... You know what, Car? I will read that later. Traveling on an abandoned railway track. Elias explained yesterday that, the Grand Monarch decided that the people of Dresdek don't need a train or a transit system to go towards any place, because the transit system would have led to housing for bugbears, tieflings, and dwarves. And the Grand Monarchs of all kinds were just like, you know what? We don't need to make a transit system. But what about the people? Well, I mean, we live on top of mountains. What do we need trains for? What about the other people? What other people? I feel like we're gonna have a revolution at some point. Oh, nonsense. They're not people. They're cattle in different formats. Anywho, welcome back, by the way, Fluff. Junior's level 15. Anywho.
Oh.
So, using these abandoned railways, it's why you guys are 2 days early. Because, set before your very eyes, is the illustrious, but very secluded, port of Zebek. The port of Zebek is an anomaly of sorts. Unlike the rest of Dresdek that is in the negatives for the overall temperatures, the closer you get to here, it's like tropical weather in like the 70s and 80s. The buildings are on par with maybe a regular big time city, your Detroits, your Chicagos, your Manhattans, those big illustrious cities of sorts with large ports at the edge of things where for the first time you guys don't see clouds that have just heavy snow and hail. You guys can see the sun. it is glorious. And when it hits your skin, you all feel so warm.
Don't look at it, guys. I learned that.
So, for those of you in the party who have never seen the sun before, how do you all feel? One at a time.
Blinded.
Don't look at the sun, kids!
Pretty much, because, I just looked at it, so my eyes just burned.
It's that combination of like, this is kind of beautiful, but also terrifying because I cannot see a thing.
Where'd you go?
Man, I can't
Belle,
wait
follow
to,
my voice.
I can't wait to find another cloudy day. Oh god! What is this light? Ah! 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 Take me back to Hot Topic where it's so dark in here. Ah! Anybody else in the party who's never seen the sun before? Or is it just the tiefling siblings? As my best friend is just so zeroed in on working on the sheet. Well, either way, as you guys are getting closer and closer, the sled train begins to actually break apart into segments, where it's individual sleds racing down what starts as snow to then just be the overall grassy fields of a large hill leading to the port of Zebek, where immediately you guys hear the honking and the blaring sounds of a cityscape. The cars, the various individuals with overlapping conversations. And the big thing that throws off all of you is that it's not a human-only settlement. It's a mixed pot of multiple species in an unwalled settlement.
And I pick people's pockets.
Not even here for 2 minutes.
I'll do that strategy where I walk around, I just accidentally bump people, and then I go to straighten them up and then pick their pockets.
Okay.
Also be picking pockets.
Let's go. We're tag teaming it. We're working together.
Oh god.
Oh, great knowledge too.
There's 2 of them. So while they're having that mini adventure, what are the other 3 of you doing?
I'll be right back while you're thinking about that.
Okay.
I put pizza in the oven.
Okay, go get the pizza.
Eliana's just shaking her head as they're both just taking off to do that. How long do you think she's gonna look at, her brother? How long do you think it's gonna take before one of them actually punches her in the face?
As long as she keeps it up. Depends if she gets sloppy. And surprisingly, she's not been punched that many times. And usually, I try to be close enough behind that if someone does go to punch, I can stop it or punch back.
What is this about punching people in faces? As you're hearing Elias's voice to where all of the sleds are now floating up in the air to spin around his atmosphere like a giant halo of sleds.
Oh, nothing.
Ah, Junior, you're still alive. That is... Anyway. But we have arrived at Zebek with, as I promised, time to spare. As you can see, the morning sun has greeted you all this fine day.
You good. Got blinded by the light, quite literally.
I gotta stop looking at it.
Yeah.
Just pulls out a pair of sunglasses. Better.
I can look a little longer, but it still starts to burn.
You then just watch as Elias slowly goes into his jacket to then gently put sunglasses on Vel's face, on Chimir's face, and then thinks about giving one to Rin, but then takes his hand out of his pockets.
Fuck no. I do no underwater joke.
In any event,
Fuck that.
welcome to the port of Zebek. The only piece of this god-forsaken continent that's actually worth saving.
Very nice. Very nice, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's nice at least to see some more mingling of people.
It can be something, but, I need to get to the ship, so you all can follow me or stagger around doing whatever it is you wish to do. I'm not going to hold any of you hostage.
I'll
Like-
follow.
I can't really remember because I forget to pay attention sometimes. But is this where we were supposed to get you, or are we supposed to keep going?
My family and I will be boarding a boat that's here to head to another continent, dear.
Okay, that's right. Yep. I totally remember that.
It's okay if you didn't remember, Vel.
Okay, good.
But still, follow me, don't follow me. It doesn't matter at this point. As he just begins
I'll follow.
to... Oh,
Yeah, I'm not.
as he just begins to hover with Chimera just following right behind of like, well, I mean...
Grab Bell's arm.
Okay, oh, so I guess I'm following. Okay.
And as he is making his way with, I'm assuming, Ileana Jr. and Rin just meandering throughout the cityscape, as it were. I'm assuming.
I think Ileana would ask Junior what they would want to do. Like, go to the ship or look around.
Rin will be following Elias and pickpocketing as she goes.
Well, to be honest, as nice as it's been, I'd rather mingle with some others or find some way to call home. Like, keep a mental tab on. She looks to the new companions. She
Yep,
says
no problem.
mentally. This is all just being said like in a mental link. Because she doesn't want to admit that they're companions.
So
She'd
you're
be a little
scrapping shit.
embarrassed.
Oh my god, I made friends. Oh god. The embarrassment.
In the mental link.
Use the F word.
So you want to follow?
I'd like to follow, but keep an eye or a mind out to find if there's anything I can call mother with. Or at least father, to see if we find a way to get us home and you properly compensated.
Junior, if you needed an eye stone, I have mine. You could have asked.
You just see her give her the most blank look before her eyes just widen.
Oh, here, you want people.
She just looks at the ground defeated and just slowly just asks with a hand reached in defeat.
She would hand her the eye stone.
We'll get
On
to
the way.
that in a moment, because I have something very special that the Fortune Misfortune die stated about how that's gonna go.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's very important and ties back into some canon that Fluff and Ash found out about over the weekend. So, the ship itself that Elias is basically heading towards with the sled Halo, with Chimera and Rin following behind. The ship itself is a large man-of-war style vessel, and it is labeled the Invincible. It is actually a repurposed vessel from the original naval forces that Dresdek had back in the day, that legend says someone stole it overnight. Whether or not it's true depends. But it's here. And there are a lot of people loading up the whole shipment of things, as some lizard folk are kind of working with some tieflings to load up things when they just all of a sudden hear the slow spins of the sleds hovering above, almost like having meteors on the ground floor, as they cautiously turn and then just see, oh, it's just you, Mr. Prevail. Oh, gods, you almost scared the life out of me. My apologies, dear sir. Is the captain in? I mean, the vice captain's in. The original captain was going out to look for you, but there was complications. I see. Well, show me to the vice captain if they're available. Right here, sir. Captain Taggin, is Captain Taggin still around? Where everyone's just kind of looking around before pointing up to see the vice captain is very decorative but flamboyant looking tiefling at the helm, using a whetstone to grind at the blade as they're talking to the actual helmsman, and Asmar, who is just going over some charts of things where as soon as people from the pier are talking about things, you see him turn to look at all of you down there. He has light purple skin with small patches of blue, as he's just waving down to Elias, where he just waves back before just like resuming things of, I brought everything that my wife and child will need, as well as my wife and child. They're in the sleds, as well as your payment fee is in sled number 38. But sir, that's a lot of... I don't care. You take the platinum, you take the gold, you divide it amongst everyone here. You give the silver to the children, and then the copper to the poor. They need these funds more than I do. You were really serious. As he just snaps his fingers to have said sled number 30 dump a literal hoard's worth of platinum, gold, silver, and copper onto the port itself, almost making the wood creak and having the waters just flow heavily. Sir, where did you... I stole it from the Grand Monarch. What use do the nobles need this money for? Men, we have our payment! Fill up your pockets with everything from the hoard! As everyone from the crew is just pocketing everything, Elias just still has a stone face, like he really does not care. But he's giving this money away. As he just has all of the sleds go onto the ship with his wife and son in tow, where as soon as everything is placed and all but one copper piece is left on the pier, everyone is just tearfully saying thank you to Elias, where he's just like, please stop. I'm no saint and I don't deserve thanks. You were paid what is rightfully yours. And I'm only doing what's right. We'll get underway as soon as we can, sir. Thank you. And as they're doing all of that, Elias finally turns to the three of you, where he first approaches you, Chimera, and takes your hand, I'll say your left hand, to have the missing half of the card hover from his jacket and then float into your hand, to then have the other missing piece in your pocket ruffle a bit, springing to life, becoming the full card.
That's pretty nifty.
As promised. Because I have a feeling deep down you both thought I wasn't going to give you this.
I feel like you have to understand a little bit of cynicism deep down there. Mistrust more than cynicism, I guess, but
Sure.
thank you nonetheless.
Well, I keep to my bargains about getting a job done. That money is from a treasury that I started way back when. It is enough for several lifetimes over. It is yours. There is no number needed. It is bequeathed to both you and your sister.
Well, that's very generous. Thank you.
What, no zany one-liners to make me question my sanity, Vel?
No, I was just thinking about how I wanted to go prank that guy over there. I point out one of the tieflings.
As he just gives you some very caring head pats. Never lose that spirit, Vel.
I've got a pretty good one. It's one of my favorites. I'll get him. I'll get him in a little bit.
As for you, Rin, whatever the price that you're looking for, it is yours.
We're even, as far as I'm concerned. Besides, I've nicked enough from people on the pier to pay my own way. Along with this, and she'll hold up the glowing envelope.
Where did you get that?
She'll shrug. Like I said, nicked it.
You then hear him speak an unknown language to have the letter open itself to actually hear the declaration come out verbally for only yourself and Elias to hear the proclamation of "Dearest, darling people, Master at Arms here with a declaration. We have finally secured people with enough strength, enough guile, enough zeal to make the final push of destroying the walled cities and going on an open purge. We will make this the culling tournament for all poachers and hunters throughout the wilds to make their ultimate quota to see if we can finally and truthfully create a pure nation that needs no abominations. Make sure you follow the correct coordinates properly to make sure that we institute the final pushes. Because as soon as the treaty is signed with those dirty sandbags, we will make sure we have everything we need to make this a human nation at last. And from that moment, although Val and Chimera could not hear a single thing of this letter, you can all equally see that the stone-faced demeanor of Elias has now gone into a blank face of pure rage to where magic is visibly seen coming off of him in ways that you have never seen magic before, where underneath his coats and accoutrements, he has a series of golden glowing tattoos that seem to also erupt around like a pillar, and the eyes also emit the same glow. As he's just like, you had that letter the entire fucking time. You hid it. And now...
Do you think I knew what it said? Do you think I could have opened it?
As you're saying all this, he just gestures his right hand to shoot out a beam that literally obliterates the atmosphere to cause a vacuumous feeling in the air to suck out the breath of all life. And he's just like, I want to hear no more words, Rin. No more.
Then pitch me off the edge of the ship and be done with me.
I've been waiting.
If I knew what it said, don't you think I would have given it to you the moment I had it in my hand?
Elias!
I was a little busy protecting your family.
As he's still
Your
angry
non-human
and
family.
ignoring Rin's very words, he turns to the ship to see his wife just calling out to him. And all she's doing is giving a signal of it's not worth our time. to then have him slowly turn back, still with that murderous intent that showcases that still huge gap between, then just stating, the only thing that is a reward enough is that for the rest of your days, you'll just know that I have not killed you this day because of her. But make no mistake, the very air you breathe from this day forward will be a curse to where you will never see another one as long as I still have magic left in my bones.
Which will not be for much longer then. Consider my offer to help you prolong your life rescinded, Elias.
As if I needed you to save me.
Henry will leave. I was going to try. Henry will leave.
As he is also leaving.
You guys want to see me prank this guy? Talking to my Chimera because that's all who's left. Or maybe the other
Was that?
down too. I said, so do you guys want to see me prank this guy?
You're like a little deafened for me, Payton. Is your mic okay?
Yeah, got a little
I have no
quiet.
idea. That's a good question. Maybe I have to be closer.
There we go.
Ah! I
Fixed.
saw I'm too far. I said, do you guys want to see me prank this guy now? Or
Hey, yeah, so long as it's not Elias, sure.
No. Don't interfere. I know how you are, Chimera. Don't interfere, okay? Trust the process. You know this prank. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna go walk over to the cutest male tiefling that I see.
Hey, what's going on? You want to play Go Fish?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I would love to play Go Fish.
Oh, okay.
I'm Val.
Hi, I'm Kel.
Took me out. Wow, our names rhyme. That's really cute. Oh. So, have you lived here for long?
I've lived here for some time. I've been traveling. Before anything, did you hear about whatever? I couldn't breathe for some time.
Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes, I hear. I must have taken your breath away.
I mean, probably you're very adorable, but I just saw an angry Fae person yelling at some poor. I don't know. I couldn't see their face, but she sounded very upset. Did I miss something?
I don't know, but you don't have to worry about it now. And I'm going to keep talking to him for about a minute. And as the conversation goes on, he just progressively gets more and more scared of me as I cast words of terror on him throughout the conversation. He just progressively gets more creeped out by me until he's officially frightened of me for an hour.
And this is a spell, correct?
Yeah, it's like an effect, or I don't actually know what it's from. Because it's just an effect I have from from my bard college.
As that's gonna be sinking in, there's something unique about his DNA that here's that whole creeping factor more and more, but it turns from fear to attraction.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is not going well.
Where it's almost
Chimera,
like
code red! Code red!
The harps in the background of him just like, say, you are very pretty.
I don't think this is working correctly.
It's about this time.
Oh no.
Chimera steps up behind this fella, hand on shoulder, spins him around, and in his other hand summons his mace. And just, I think you picked the wrong one, pal. Give me one chance. Step up.
Okay. Just picks up his cards and then just runs away terrified.
Dang it!
This poor guy was just
I
like,
didn't even have to hear the conversation to know that wasn't going well, Val.
You know how it's supposed to work. He's supposed to be really freaked out by me for a while, and it's really funny because then he stares at me from and then he stares at me from a distance, and he's really uncomfortable, and it makes me laugh.
Uh-huh.
It didn't work.
Well, joke's on you. Now he's going to look at me uncomfortably.
Dang it! You stole my bit.
this poor guy just wanted to play goldfish, ended up with a crush, and now a new fear.
Good.
Oh boy.
That's pretty great.
But for the three of you, even though Rin had to go through the ringer, the poor dear, you guys are able to watch as the Invincible sets off on its maiden voyage, where there is no wave back from Elias, but Enos at the overall stern of the ship runs over, and he's just like, "What the? Wait a minute! Weird one, come with us! Please!
I wish I could!
I could teleport you here!
I don't wish that bad!
Wait, where's my other favorite? Where's Sad Eyes?
Definitely don't want her. You definitely don't want her. All right. Have a good trip.
But I thought we were friends.
See you next time, never.
Be good.
As he's just tearfully,
Wait,
just
Hensy.
like, but I thought we were friends.
We are. I just can't go with. I'll say that. I'll cast a message to say that so he can hear the little sad. I just can't go with. Oh dear. Here is tear crying in my head.
But he will send out a telepathic message to Sad Eyes of just, please come with us, please. I need at least one friend with me.
Ring will respond to him. I can't, Enos. Be good. Practice your magic. Control.
I'm gonna miss you.
I will miss you, Enos. Be good.
And with that, as the ship is floating away peacefully, the Purveils have left the very continent of Dresdek, and you guys are in a very beautiful locale with no clear way to get back to where you were before.
I don't think I want to, so that's okay.
But there's just one pesky thing that's gonna involve some screams to catch the three of you guys' attention, because over to Junior and Ileana when all of this stuff was going down. So, Junior, you're just in the middle of a conversation where dear Papa is talking about how they were worried sick about you, and they're gonna try to send a search party to bring you home.
Father, I'm perfectly fine. I've met some compatriots of lesser class, and one quite capable, muscular, one of ideal servitude. No. One of ideal garting. As she's trying to balance between the new personality she's been developing and the prim and proper one that's been imposed to her entire life. So
Junior, for the last time, I need you to focus while I'm trying to talk to you about this. Now your mother's been breathing down my neck and other places, but mostly the neck, because she just wants you to be brought home. You've been missing for at least a year and a half, and now we finally got a hold of you. We gotta bring you back into the fucking fold. After all, your arranged marriage is set up for everything. We're gonna make sure you have a prim and proper lifestyle altogether. And if we don't bring you in soon, I'm gonna have your mother try to wring out my head. And then she's gonna work on my neck.
But I've told you, Father, I'm not interested.
No buts! You've been missing
No.
for this long to where there is no more discussion. You ran away or got lost. Now you're gonna have to deal with the consequences. I'm setting
Shut
up
up!
a party. And then he hangs
Shut up, you bloody! As psionic energy is just going off of her, just that blooming flat bastard! And that bitchy mother think they can control me. I'm done.
Ileana would look to Junior. If you don't want that, why don't we just run away? I mean, you did it before.
Yes, but
We could do it again.
they know, and my mother is terrifying.
Junior, hand me my ice stone.
She does, shakingly. The whole facade of a prim and proper lady is just gone. It is just a scared person.
Junior, I swore to protect you. That has been my vow. And I do not break my vow easily. And Junior will see her crushing her ice stone and tossing it aside.
But I had promised you proper payment, and
Junior, I don't care about the money. I never have.
What? That doesn't track.
Junior, I protected you because I care about you.
You always say the strangest things. That very much confused my mind.
You idiot, I love you. Let's run away.
Insert face with the deepest blush and little pointy ears just perking up.
Oh, young love. How precious.
Junior would just silent, just nod.
I want you both to make observation checks for me right now.
Bet.
Okay. I want to jokingly make
I
you.
crit it.
Can I jokingly do this with disadvantage?
If you want to. Because it's going to be
I'm
more fun
critting
for
it.
me that way. Thank you, bestie.
No.
No!
I wanted the disadvantage, and this works way too fucking well.
This is going to be a great way to close out. This is even better than I planned. So, Ileana.
Mm-hmm.
Paint for me what would be the worst day of your life.
The worst day of Ileana's life was watching her whole family being killed in front of her and no way of stopping it.
Well, unfortunately, it's gonna be equally topped by what's about to happen right now, where,
Oh, no.
before Junior can say any words, there is a mystical tendril that rips through the esophagus and then cracks open the jaw and the top of the skull evenly in half. As the pieces of the body fall, there is someone with their hands in very broken pockets. You don't see anything but eyes and the imprints of lips because their body is covered in bandages. Eyes shifting in multiple colors. And wearing a tattered, sleeveless cardigan hoodie. And broken, full-blown tattered pants. Where you see the twin souls of Junior flop away from the body. The man in bandages slowly approaches, holding up just a recently killed corpse with
I was almost debating on Blade, but I've seen
their
zero
innards
Blade, so
dangling
it's
out,
probably really bad,
just wafting about of
surprisingly.
true love usually has its cost, dear. And yet, certain costs need to be better maintained, as it were. Throwing the corpse to have it go flying as the twin souls chase after it. Others might still see it as maybe too lesser or
Is
too
Blade look really bad,
greater
I'm guessing?
of a vision, but it still undermines one pure truth. Everything has its cost, even blissful love. Quite frankly, I feel a little bit underwhelmed seeing the last remaining frost giant of Dresdek in this place. I thought you'd be more impressive.
Ileana's pissed.
Oh, what's the matter? Upset over one more spilt blood? I figured what the humans did to you was reminder enough that no physical love is permanent.
Mm. She's gonna do Bison of Indra.
Okay. Would you like to describe it for Payton, Andrew, and Josie?
So you're probably all still very far away, but you end up seeing a huge collection of purple lightning swarming into one huge beam being aimed towards an individual in her fit of rage.
And as that's being fired off to where that's where the screams kick in for Chimera, Vel, and Rin, as the entire port of Zebek is going into an immediate frenzy, tears streaming down Ileana's face. If you guys were to run that direction to see where Ileana is standing, the person that she shot at is unaffected. But multiple buildings were destroyed.
We start slowly heading in that direction.
I don't. I do, but I don't. I don't want to look associated.
I said slow. Morbid
Brain's
curiosity.
okay. Why not lose her life? She moves quickly towards whatever the fuck is happening.
As you arrive swiftly, Rin, the bandage man is just dusting off just the remnants of soot from his bandages, and then is just looking Ileana in the eyes of, what was your sparkless show supposed to be? Interesting.
And then she's gonna go for an attack with her Frost Warhammer.
He's not going to try to dodge it or even evade it. Whatever you're going to try to hit him with. Because you know who this is above board, Ash. You know exactly.
I know who the fuck it is, sir! I can't say for everybody here, but I know who the fuck it is. And I hate you for it.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. No.
So, you go in swinging with the hammer as Rin has never seen you so emotional, spinning with enough force. As it's connecting with him, the hammer breaks to have the shards shoot off into the crowd, impaling dozens of civilians.
Does Rin see Junior's body anywhere?
You see...
Or is that just gone?
Oh no, you see the remains of the body. Clean, ripped in
Rin will
half.
mutter, shit. And look to see if she can see the siblings anywhere.
Stealth check, I'm hiding. Look, I just got my money. I want to live and go. I'm done with this crap.
Sorry, that doesn't seem to be on today's agenda.
No.
As far as she knows right now. As far as she knows. I want to go.
All right, she wasn't told by the itinerary. My bad.
It's a 24
Yeah,
that's a 24 to hide.
We got a very
Rin
different
is
program.
specifically looking for Chimera because she knows better than to look for Vel.
Vel is all about, how do I save me?
I'm hiding behind like peeking over people's shoulders, but like using them as meat shields, to be honest. From pretty far away.
Don't worry, girl. I got your back. From right here.
Yep, you got it. Doing great.
Yeah.
And Rin isn't super close either because, well, ice and squish don't mix. But Rin is now dodging through the crowd looking for Chimera because she can't deal with Ileana on her own.
I'll be right back. I gotta get the pizza out of the oven. Okay, bye.
Okay. Where the individual looking at Ileana confused about the Warhammer is just, oh, you've almost had enough promise from what I was told, and yet, much like most people, crossing this whole border. You're all as pathetically weak as the snowflakes that fall. Granted, I thought that this one, carrying the blood of that elusive whore, would be the one I was looking for. Maybe I'm too early. What is it? I'm too late. Things don't seem to add up properly with things. But what do you want to
Call.
do, little child?
Rin will call back through the crowd as she's running through it. If you're looking for the damned magic child, he's gone. You're too late. And then sprint in the other direction.
Oh, the changeling is also here. Does that mean that the siblings that can't be Lucinians are also in the crowd? Do they matter to you, little runt?
He's gonna do another spell attack. Because she's still very much angry. Little Bessie, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will do a description for everybody else, but I'll put it in the side chat.
Thank you. Yeah, that one's gonna be harder because that is deep in Nordic. I'm sorry. No, I think that's just deep in Sanskrit, actually. Learn a lot of languages to do some stuff for the dev team.
But what you guys end up seeing is a brief control of the atmosphere itself. Ileana is currently unleashing a very destructive storm against this individual. So they need to make a finesse saving throw.
I hear you. And now...
We know, and I know this. I'm waiting for it. Just say the words.
I'm gonna hold your hands first, bestie. Mostly because I love holding your hands. It's almost like we're about to have a part. Let me hold your hands, damn it. Okay.
You can hold my fucking hand, sir, but say it. Say those words.
You want me to say it out loud?
Yes.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Reactive.
Far.
Where the moment the storm is trying to touch down, he stares up at it, unhinges his jaw to swallow the whole storm. His body reacts to then start to glow rosé gold, the same as your aura, but crackling in with multiple other colors. Royal blue, blazing red, sunset orange, titanium steel with rust orange, bubblegum pink, so many different auras clashing. And then tilts the head back to then look at you of, are you finished? To where we're gonna let Ren try to get to the siblings. I will be right back.
If Ren, before Ren can even, he's gone, but before Ren can even get to me, I'm going to get to Chimera, grab him, and Dimension Door as far away from this frickin' show as possible. Wow! So I'll tell him that when he gets back. But,
When he gets back before you do
I'm
that,
gonna be
I'm
honest. I'm
Fine
gonna be
intervention.
honest. That's gonna not save you.
I know, but she doesn't know that. She's gone.
That's where it gets fun, separating player knowledge and character knowledge.
I know.
Like, Rin is trying to find them because it's okay, well, Rin doesn't know who this person is and is assuming that this is the poachers starting
Oh.
and is trying to warn
No.
Rin being like, oh shit. Non-human dead. Also, Ileana's going berserk. Where are the other two non-humans that I know, so I can at least warn them and maybe get some help in calming her down before she levels the city. Even if they don't help with Ileana, at least they'll know about the poachers coming to kill them.
I feel like you find us and warn us about all those things, and I'm like, oh, okay. Just grab him and go. So you. Were you gonna say something, Andrew, before I said something?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you said before you, so I didn't want to cut you off.
Oh, back then, yeah, I was gonna say before you did that, I was gonna at least attempt a divine intervention before you teleport us out of there.
Yeah. That's
Gotta
a good
try.
idea. At least give it a chance. Let's
Z-Ray, what up? Help out.
Z-Ray is gonna be fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm just gonna get the busy signal.
Yeah.
We're sorry, the number you are trying to reach has been disconnected.
And no longer in service.
All right.
I'm just eternally screaming on who this is.
So, you guys are doing Dimension Door from last I checked to get as far away as possible.
Before that, before she reaches me, I
correction.
at least want to try a divine intervention.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
got a 15% chance of success.
Interesting.
That's a 32.
32.
So that's a big old fail.
You try to reach out to Z-Ray, your manager,
Oh.
and unfortunately, it is dead silence.
All right, time to go.
Yep.
I would say your Dimension Door sprinkles to life, but
Oh no.
there is an issue. I was waiting for the final episode to do this, so what was the name of your guys' unnamed sibling again?
I don't know if we actually ever gave him a name.
I think we intentionally did not.
He's so unnamed, we didn't name him.
We scrubbed him from our memory. Because we don't talk about him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who?
We don't talk about Bruno.
There you go, Bruno.
I actually was going to say
Yeah.
Tybalt, but alright.
No, you can call him whatever.
Tybalt Bruno. Okay, Tybalt Bruno.
Hey, Jim.
His nickname was TB, because people thought he was just walking tuberculosis.
Sounds about right.
I still
Yeah,
get to make
yeah.
my players laugh with funny nicknames. But the reason I asked is because...
Wild.
God damn it, Car.
Anyway, the reason I asked is because there is an individual with your brother's arm that halts the field of magic that you're trying to cast from and twisting it into a brand new infernal magic of a prison to hold both of you in a cage.
Just the arm.
Just the arm.
Oh, I hate to even see that much of him. Oh,
Ew. There's still
As-
that instant recognition of,
As they fully walk out, they seem to be a marine-focused species, as they have gills on their neck with the anglerfish light coming out of their forehead, but their eyes seem to carry reptilian irises, like they're maybe a snake, maybe a Komodo dragon, maybe something older and more ancient. As they're just with the arm of your deceased brother.
Not allowed, young ones. Not till the master's done with his playtime.
did you kill him? Is how I just have his arm? Is he dead?
I found his remains while trying to make sure I killed as many humans as possible.
Good. I mean, oh no. Oh.
But when I
sad there was anything left over.
Well, when they were harvesting him while he was praising the humans for what they did during the boulder rush, he wanted to beg for mercy. I settled for tearing his arm off and using the latent magic to go on my own rampage. My original one was becoming dull. But for you two, once the master's finished, he said I could use the both of you to make something special for the game.
Is that guy the master?
He goes by many names, but you won't have to worry about it for long.
What game?
Oh, don't you worry about it, Chimera. He'll go the same way as your father did. Isn't that right, Rin?
Just not even turning the head to notice Rin's presence.
Fantastic. We have a problem. Rather large problem. Rather angry problem. Rather going to level the city problem. Can you deal with your family dispute later?
We're in a cage. I don't know how to tell you that.
Yeah, we don't have much of a choice.
Could you give me some popcorn, though? This looks entertaining.
Whatever your beef with them is, can you solve this later? I need them for a moment. Unless you want all of your little tiny things to be dead before your game begins.
Well, if they're dead, that makes it even easier.
That makes your game less fun, stupid.
Says the changeling, still clinging on to hatred and ignorance. How amusing.
Says the Fae thing who knows how games work.
Who said
I
I'm
need them to make
Fae?
your game more fun. Give them here. I'll return them when I'm done.
But who said I'm
Fae don't break their own word, do they? Give.
She really doesn't listen, does she?
No, but shout out to that
No.
guy over there who just gave me a piece of pizza.
No, she really does not listen. Give.
Who?
You'll get your playthings back when I'm done.
No, it's okay. I think I'm fine just right here.
Master.
It's okay. We have all the time in the world, don't we, Eliana? Or are you still just, oh, so upset over a poor, poor rich girl who thought that her life was so much more important just because of her mother wanting to compete with Soul Williams? Oh, don't you just hate it when fiends from the hells want to aspire to be more than their own station?
She didn't even want that life.
And yet they ran here, of all places, to then go to you, the runt of the litter who couldn't even muster the strength to slaughter some humans, or even try to do anything of note to learn from someone who could have saved you from me.
And who are you exactly?
Someone who's far more important and does not need to waste names with obvious failures. However, given the track record of what has happened, and with a very verbose changeling who does not seem to want to grasp that they're way out of their depth, I'm assuming that Omni is no longer here. Your only saving grace is gone, and you just sent them away as well. Lots of very bad calls. And I thought if I was able to harvest a little bit more, maybe it would have been more entertaining than when I took care of the Twilight attendants not that long ago. They at least had spunk and zeal and vigor. I'm instead surrounded by mediocrity. But forgive me, you were trying to put up a whole front. Your friend down the alleyway wants to put up a fight that they have no chance of winning against, not even my fifth strongest member, and the two siblings that feel like they have an escape will not even live to see anything, let alone get a hold of their god.
Anything about a fight? I have a bow and arrow and a sword. You think I'm going to fight against magic and bullshit with a bow and arrow and a sword?
Then by all means,
And who do you
do
think I am?
something.
Before that, I got Florida.
You want to be all talk, why don't you be something with bite? Especially since I keep trying to tell you I'm not Fae.
No, I am. As you so eloquently pointed out,
Congratulations.
I am a changeling. I have Fae blood. I hold my word.
And your worth.
I will return your toys when I'm done with them.
That's very nice. Can we speed this along? Because this is starting to bore me.
You want me to be something with bite? I'll be something with bite. You won't like me when I'm something with bite. Release them.
Now can you please get this over with? I've been waiting for something enjoyable.
I could really ask you the same thing.
You're cute. I'll make sure you die last.
Oh, I'm getting ready to die of boredom.
No, but please, you had all of this nice bravado for your speech. I'm waiting.
Ren will stretch, crack a few knuckles, crack a few joints, and turn into the smallest possible thing with. And bite at his ankles. Just to piss him off more.
as you do all this for a show of force of suck it, you asshole, you try to dig your teeth in, and then the reality sets in of your teeth break upon just connecting with the skin, where it forces you back to your original form with bloodied gums as your natural teeth fall out of your mouth.
Just put him in his face.
He's not trying to block it or even guard it. He takes it, but you end up with just a completely broken arm racing towards the collarbone.
To die in a back alley for what I believe in, than in your stupid game on display.
You know, for someone who wants to act smart, you would probably learn more if you had no mouth.
And with one simple slide of just 2 fingers, that is going to be 33 to do this whole attempt. Sorry, Josie, you cut out for me. I feel like Josie's saying something, but the mic is like, we ain't saying nothing.
I am not saying anything. I'm trying to get my sheet to actually function.
Oh, I thought you were saying something, because I kept seeing it glow. I was like, is Josie saying? Because I don't hear nothing. I want to hear Josie's sweet voice. But, from that whole swipe, Vel and Chimera just watches the bottom jaw hits the ground.
No, I don't.
Last session, I was saying, you can't do shit against any of the bullshit. She has a bow and arrow and a sword.
Now, let us share with you, since this one can finally listen and learn. We are merely looking to see if there's anyone here worthwhile for the game, because the last people were the most promising, and they died within an instant against the Master. We're getting so bored with how things are going, and yet, with the people that will be marching through the sands, maybe those of you here might be worth something. Or at least that's what the Master thought. So he brought me, his 7th strongest, to assess everyone. Didn't want to sully the hands of his left and his right hands. And yet, do you know what I see? Nothing.
What?
Absolutely nothing.
So, you're gonna kill us too?
Well, it would be better suited since, frankly, what were you going to do with your lives anyway?
I really don't know, so that's a good point. Then I'm gonna take out a dagger and slit my own throat.
Oh my god!
It's on my terms, buddy! I'm choosing this! clean, and she gone. She gone. It's gonna be the first time I've had this character kill herself in a game. In a session.
Nope.
Was fun.
Ooh.
Hell is out. Has to end with chaos.
So hold on. So I gotta do this because of your amazing tactics. Okay, Val, I'm gonna do something amazing. Is it gonna totally screw Ileana over? Abso-fucking-lutely. She is going to overload her stealth and cast every level spell that she has.
On your terms. On your terms.
Yep.
Can I add to this? Is it possible she can psionically take whatever magics I have left without draining my soul
God.
from my body?
Oh, shit. Oh.
But Ileana is going to
God
cast.
dang it, Payton.
I've been planning that the whole time.
Bravo.
Ileana is going to overload with her psychic stuff and cast every level worth of spells at the same time
I'm just saying, we can make a
at
wish
this
by...
individual.
You can probably join whatever's left on my body.
Oh no, she's taking that too. She's gonna completely overload herself. She doesn't care if she dies.
Okay, let me just...
She's just gonna throw everything.
Let me just do the quick maths for that, because we're level 15 for both of us, right?
Correct.
10 level 1s, 10 2s, 10 3s, 10 4s, 8 5s, 3 6s, 4 7s, and 2 8s.
Yeah. She's gonna just throw it all at him.
God, and that's not even counting your psionic bursts.
Nope.
On top of that.
She's throwing it all in. Every bit of it.
Oh, I fell from my chair to the bottom of my desk. From the bottom of my desk, I have to come back to my chair.
You're welcome.
It's so Rumi, I don't know if you heard anything Ash just said.
Oh no, I heard.
Okay.
But there is just a slight problem from both of you guys doing this, cause hold on, I gotta switch hats now.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Okay.
I think that's another first for the year. How about 2?
Oh boy. Hat change on the fly. So, the thing about you guys doing this whole slit your throat and overload the magics, it would seem like you all would die. But then, using just a 9th level spell to just... the knife that was in your hand, you end up just reversing from the slit as a flaming hand grabs your weapons to rip them from your person to scatter into the alley.
That was really fun.
And then for Ileana, from the spell casting that's gone through, reverses, but as you're about to cast them, the bandaged man walks up to place 2 fingers towards your sternum. And you feel every drop of your magics being ripped out of you to the very smallest nugget at the root of your bloodstream. None of that while we're having this conversation. No tantrums in this house. But if I were to imagine a better ending, I would say, why don't we? And then with a snap of his fingers, the siblings will be transported away from everything of this entire visage, where for Ileana's perspective and Rin's perspective, they've been evaporated, but it's not that simple. You were teleported, but it looked like disintegration.
I'm not getting it.
Where did you guys teleport? We'll get to that, don't worry.
Smoke's gonna be working in the same place, so conflict of interest.
For Ileana's whole entire thing, you then watch as he twists his wrist again to
Smoke's gonna be working at
manifest
the
a very
same store,
familiar
so
weapon. Your father's
I'm not able
glacial
to take her
greatsword.
position.
Just slowly manifesting from the handle
Yep.
to its hilt to the very decorative blade. Almost like it was ripped from your memories, as the very blade is constructed by a field of letters
I know it was gonna happen once I heard
to get
what,
to the very
they're gonna
tip
work
of
on.
the blade.
I was like, well, I definitely won't be able to take that position.
And then
Which is
with
okay.
this giant sweep for a 35 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
the last thing that can be heard is just the millions of screams of every frost giant that has ever walked Dresdek, rippling through the air, as where Ileana's body once stood became a giant ice pillar that touches the very reaches that go into outer space
Yep,
itself.
that's the only reason why I'm here right now. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here until.
Or the
I'm ready.
penultimate thing, the angler fish person with the devil arm awaits to see his master, the bandaged man, walk towards the alley, and just with a simple nod, moves in where within a single bite only leaves Rin's legs in the alley.
Master, are you sure we should be wasting our time fielding the...
It's not important. We all know that they let Omni escape these lands. And as much as I hate to say it, if that withered old bones Vendigast was really as soothsayer as he proclaimed to be a few decades ago, that only means that the floodgates will open, and these simpletons will have to understand powers that they dare not understand. Hopefully we'll have real challenges for the games. Maybe. We'll see. And as that's happening in Dresdek, 2 days have fully passed. And yet, when the Invincible touches down, people are disembarking to allow things to be placed in a former city in the continent of Isano, a tropical continent filled with over 1 billion biomes for its many different countries hidden within the continent. This lost city that has since been lost to time, many people call it Lashami. And in this whole disembark affair, where Elias, Yennefer, and even Enos, to Yennefer's dismay, walk out to the outskirts of Lasami. All the while, Enos is very upset of, I miss my friends, I miss Sad Eyes, I miss the crazy one. Papa, are you sure we couldn't have brought Sad Eyes and... Get them out of your mind, Enos. We are simply here to make sure we find a settlement for you and your mother, and then I must go. Oh, can you please not just leave me with that thing? Dearest, that is our son. That is not... And as soon as she's about to say something, she ends up having her skin crawl a bit as if she's detecting something abnormal. Because, as it's been 2 days, the bodies of Vel and Chimera crash land not that far from where the couple are standing.
Do I at least still look cute?
You look fabulous, darling. You
Great.
look spectacular.
I approve of this message.
But you land on your brother as a cushion.
Perfect. I would in death even do that.
Yeah. Well, that's up.
Dearest, was the I think I sense an idiot and another idiot. Your brother is here. No, this one has at least 3 brain cells.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Right?
Let's go.
Go us.
Where Elias kind of looks around and then finally see the two of you and just... His eyes get small as Enos runs over immediately to tackle hug Vel up. Crazy one! Oh my goodness, you're here. I knew you wouldn't abandon me. I knew my best friend would be here.
Wait, when you said bodies, does that mean we're dead?
No, you're alive, just heavily injured.
Oh.
Like you're on like 1 hit away from death as of right
I was
now.
dead.
Okay.
Of course I wouldn't leave you.
And where is it? Not inflict wounds.
Please no. Please
Cure-
no.
And so
My brain
I
just saw wounds
dust
on my shirt.
myself.
I meant to heal us, not kill.
No.
I mean, that was my thought when Val tried to slit her throat. I'm just like, inflict wounds on myself. You know, it's fine. I'll Thanos snap myself.
I am inevitable to die.
I am out of here.
But as you're doing cure wounds, Elias is floating and he's now telepathically yelling at both of you. What in God's name are you doing here?
Couldn't tell ya.
Don't know. Genuinely no idea.
You were supposed to make a clean break and not have to follow after me. What the fuck are you both doing here?
Well,
That was we tried.
I'm pretty sure everyone else is dead, and we were in a cage, and now we're here.
This is not... As he then verbally speaks, I'm going to find a way to teleport you out of here. Enos, go to your mother. I'm going to send these two... No, you can't, Papa! I want my best friend here!
We can find another boat. We can...
Yeah, we can just leave. You don't have to
teleport
send us anywhere.
you to another place. My
Okay, that's fine.
patience
Yep.
is wearing thin, children.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Enos. Yes, Papa. And as he's walking while kicking the dust, kind of now just loudly thinking to where it's heard in the air of, I hate you, Papa, I hate you, Papa, I hate you, Papa,
Oh,
I
no.
hate you, Papa.
Oh, no.
It's from that weird sensation that in the corner of your eye, Vel, you see that Yennefer is keeling over, gripping onto her belly.
Oh, she's finally setting the thing down. Oh my gosh.
Setting the... What are you talking
I don't say that. That was Payton. That was Payton.
Oh, okay.
Bill's not talking right now. Learned my lesson.
So, unaware that she's having one of those, very noticeable kicks from the baby in the uterus. Maybe it's a contraction. Who knows? No one knows for sure. Enos is running over just yelling, "Oh my God! Papa! Mama's dying!" He still does not know his mom's pregnant, so... It's adorable, but also like, child, please, did you not learn anything from school?
Me neither, so it's okay.
Pregnancy pains does not mean that you just die.
Well,
Must have gone to
debatable.
public school.
Haven't been pregnant yet, but I'll get back to you after that.
Fair enough.
Dress-up education at its finest.
But as he's running over and you just still hear, "I hate you, Papa, I hate you, Papa," in the air, he's running to his mom, just trying to grab her hands, just like, "Mommy, are you okay? Are you alright?" Energy is spiraling around where, as Elias is trying to conjure up a teleportation spell for you all, his skin begins to cut and sever as that disease on his body rapidly shoots to engulf his face and his entire torso as he collapses to his knees screaming in utter agony. Magic's leaping off of him as Enos finally turns around like, "Oh my God! Papa! Mommy! Papa!" Gripping onto his head, the energies crackle to where the very ground breaks to let not pebbles, but full-blown boulders the size of mountains lift up. The sky crackles with the oceans becoming like major tsunamis to become a watery hurricane, becoming a quintessent cyclone effect of nature perversing itself to clash through, the stars crashing and spinning throughout the cyclone, the very essence of life allowing people to go from a small flicker of things to see an anomaly. The auras that surround an individual as you, dear precious Vel, look over to your brother. You've known as a cleric, having a divine white aura dancing around him with the sounds of church bells, sounds of dripping water from fountains, the sounds of divine singing from a choir. Meanwhile, your brother looks to you, hears a cacophony of sounds with the
Yeah, what sounds? What sounds?
the blush pink and the dark violet auras clashing to hear silent footsteps and shadows ripping through different dimensions as rock and metal music plays through, the sounds of swooning crowds, many people shouting your name in adulation. And yet, with that sensation setting through, it all becomes for naught as the events of those elements freeze. The screams of Elias deafen. the painful wails of Yennefer mute, as just the cries and screams of Enos are the only thing heard that reverb and ripple and ripple and ripple and ripple until the very fabric of space cracks the universal wall, breaking apart, having the same eye from that shared dream you all had several days ago, looking down at everything.
Omni!
And trying to break out an entire palm, just one claw drags out from the tear as Enos, while screaming, lifts up his right hand instinctually, where the child's screams are replaced with a myriad of a selection of men, elderly, young, middle-aged, adolescent, infantile, screaming in harmony, voices that sound like billions upon billions of these men touching the very claw. And the last thing you two will ever remember is embracing an intense enough pain that was so engraved into your souls. You will never be able to remember how to feel any other pain for as long as you live. But at the same time, you will be in a cycle to never feel pain again.
Can I like reach over and grab his hand
You
while
can.
we're starting to die? And I'll say, "It's been fun. See you in the next one."
Till next time.
The events that followed here. Many people will never know the true events. Your guys' involvements, the travels you did, the choices that were made, but it all still led to this one event that many people only call the Pandoria. But the giants of other lands have a different name for this. Pandemonium Rexus. And yet, even with everything going through, with our denouement set in play, we're going to first start with the displaced lovers of Junior and Ileana. We're going to start off with the two of you because it's only been around, I'll say, 5 months since the Pandemonium Rexus occurred. You, Junior, are in the body of a 37-year-old woman, elvish, no trace of your original lineage. But you're in this body waking up in the border between Dresdek and Alajnox to then see another woman. I would say it's a troll folk shaking you awake. You don't hear a voice at first. God dang it, we lost Josie, no! I'm sad now. I had something for Josie too, no!
Maybe she'll come back in the nick of time.
I hope so.
If you can summon her too.
I would hope so. I wanted to have a few surprise for all of you. And now I'm depressed.
Yeah, their phone died.
Oh no! It's okay. I'll still have a surprise for them.
I don't
So-
have the time to right now.
The voice that you hear, Junior, is actually from Ileana, trying to call you awake.
There's a chance, yeah.
But you don't see Ileana. You see the troll folk with very dirty brown, rusted red colors in their hair. Slightly forest skin with huge eyes. And a nose piercing. Septum, to be exact.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
In this new body, how do you react?
The first thing she would do is kind of snap away, her psionic powers pushing them both away from each other. As again, the last thing she recalls is just literally being pierced in the back of the head. Both the guardian spirit and her trying to figure out some way of staying stable to the mortal realm. As the first thing she does is just reach out ready to unleash some high tier spell as a reactive of just pure instincts. When her skin is no longer the soft kind of like olive green, to now be that to match the elven form, and just which is one of the first things that just makes her just completely in shock. What? What is...
Smart.
Where?
Well, hello to you too.
Where?
I've been trying to wake you for the last fucking several hours.
That... But you're no longer blue. What?
No.
Where? What do you mean I'm an elf? And she's just screaming at the possibly still changed form of the twin spirit, who probably now looks to be something of a kind of monstrous form, even confused, looking through the eyes of June. It's just, wait.
Man, that is some weird self-hating elf over there. What should we do, Mommy? Don't look at her, dear. We don't want to deal with those self-hating people.
Oh, Ileana?
Yeah.
I thought we died.
We did, but we have a thing as being scions, if you forgot.
Of
We
course.
can put ourselves into new bodies. And
Well,
that's what we did.
But that... Would you shush you? Just pointing at the guardian spirit, who's probably mouthing off the various things that they can do. It's just like, I don't give a damn. What do you mean we're free from mother and father? What do you mean you can start a new life?
We're starting a new life. I told you that's what I wanted us to do.
Well,
We no longer have to worry about them.
Well, I'm happy, but why do I have to be an elf?
How the fuck should I know?
I mean, you still look fantastic. You have the muscles, you have the thing, and you look fucking sexy as fuck, but why do I have to be an elf? Why do I have these self-hatred? Even worse than the humans.
She just pulls Junior into, like, the biggest hug. Shut up.
Hey, you know I could get comfortable to this. Ah, you're squeezing me too hard. Now seriously, I'm feeling the bones of this frail bitch. Please.
She would lean down and kiss Junior, just like, shut up. Let's go.
It would shut her up while you both would just hear the spirit being like, fucking finally. Just damn.
I've been writing this fan fiction ever since you two knew each other.
Why do I have to have the brains and she has to have the physical looks?
Because you can't have anything else. I mean, look at you. You're prim and pampered. You have no real life skills. I've been carrying us both.
Oh god, there's two of us now. I guess dying made two guardian spirits now. Oh boy. Would that make it... Will this make us a triplet soul?
Either that, or that brain hemorrhaging has made you hear me in a different voice. Either way, mush you!
Junior just like looks back and just now sees two, the former form and now the newer form. Is just like, oh god, there's two.
Come on. Ignore them. We have to get across.
We're heading to the desert, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank fuck, I'm tired of the snow. I'll take the heat. Little does she know, it will still not be any better, because this desert is fucking intensely hot.
It is.
They are both polar opposites of hot and cold in the worst of ways.
Only for another
Yeah.
200 plus years.
Yeah.
This is going to fucking suck.
Oh, you're gonna be fine. I got you.
Ah, I got the only good thing in my life. Fuck, the two guardians just like, what the fuck did we do?
Do you want me to carry you
Please.
so you can stop whining?
Well, I am a princess in some regard, so please. I'll follow.
Former, not anymore. Come on.
She just hops into your arms, falls, and then tries again.
And so, with that going into play for things, we won't really see much of the development for whoever their names are going to be. It's lost to time and history. They're owed this. They don't need anyone to know who they are, where they're going, what's happening. They're owed this. But, surprisingly, from a very affluent family, far, far off in the future, I'd say 1788, there is a collection of things going through where there is a very bouncy and rambunctious little firecracker of a lady born one day, and then a minute later, her twin brother is born.
Yeah.
Where immediately upon being born, the bodies are fresh and new, but there is a new adage to the two of you where your souls lock eyes to see that you see Chimera and you see Vel as newborns.
I immediately go at him.
And as this is going through, a very well-dressed, dapper man with a dad bod, hair, very luxurious, chestnut brown that gets darker at the bottom, huge beard that also goes to a goatee with his very soft purple eyes, kind of comes in to then pick up the twins of, my, oh my, look at these beautiful beans. Hello there. I'm your grandpa. Now where is Perseus? He's supposed to tell me these children's Wait. And then he decides to first have the kids float up and start roaming around him like they're their own mobile. Just them spinning around him, and then he connects his minds with them of, who are you interesting kids? Oh, I'm not talking to the minds, I'm talking to the souls tied to them. You know Z-Ray, don't you?
He, he was my manager.
Oh. Oh, this is such a treat. Oh. I always knew Perseus was going to be a very special child, but to have reincarnate children. Oh, I am so happy. I'm the happiest grandpa in the world.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be perfectly normal and lovely and fine forever.
Oh, I don't want normal. I want one of you to be a hellraiser. I want one of you to make life interesting. I want
Even
one
in
of
my
you to
infant
cause
form, I just
chaos.
point.
And you then takes
Just
up
you
the
wait.
baby of Vel. You will be my favorite. Kisses the forehead.
Eat it! Just kidding.
Let's go back to floating. What were your names in your original life? Now I'm interested.
Velia, but you can call me Vel.
I'm here.
Velia and Chimera. Well, whatever your names are gonna be, I know it's gonna be... And before he could finish, you then just hear from a different wavelength of, Father, I forgot to come to the room. My wife is so exhausted from the birthing process. Perseus, why are you not here with your children? They're beautiful, and you'll never guess what they are. Oh, by the way, Father, I have a name for them. Okay, I guess ignore your father. What are their names? Well, I named the boy after you. He's Gabriel Jr. And I'm gonna name the girl something immaculate. Destiny.
Oh!
I teach you how to dress, how to be a mighty person. You name your daughter Destiny. It's a perfectly normal name in this era. We'll let her name herself when she gets older. Dad!
I like to think if that like bond or link is still active, Chimera is just laughing the entire time after he says Destiny.
And you just hear dry heaving.
Wait, Dad, are you talking to the babies again? Well, someone has to. I'm a grandpa. I'm allowed this. Anyway, enough with you. But Dad, what? That's gonna be your father.
I'll have a lot of fun pranking him.
Oh, please do. He needs some excitement
I
in his
expect
life.
nothing less. Destiny.
Gabe!
I'll take Gabe. That's fine.
It's a little bit better. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
You youngling, you. Can't call you an old man.
I guess I should probably tell you who I am if I'm gonna be your grandfather. Hopefully you'll be nice to me,
yeah.
because I'm gonna love you till the end of time.
As long as you spoiled me.
Oh, I spoil everyone.
I mean, I'm not your favorite, so I guess we'll have to see, but
Oh, don't be like that, Gabe Jr.
He'll get over it.
yeah, she'd be alright.
But for the time being, you'll know me at some point as Gabriel Ines Wallace. But to the public, you'll have to call me by my garbage name, Mars Gabriel Williams. And now, I'm going to piss off the nurses by having you both eat a lot of candy and ice cream.
Yes.
As he's
Best grandpa ever.
as he's walking out of the delivery room with fresh-born children that he's gonna have fucking crawling on the ceilings and causing havoc. This man is gonna have a fun time being your grandpa.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
And yet,
You guys are in for a
oh, you have no idea. And yet, time will go on. Time will fade of the era that once was, of the bladed era, no longer being in effect. Instead, we have entered a quandary of things. A very malleable time that will erase the old of the barbarian, the bard, the rogue, the druid, the cleric, to be replaced with people awakening powers from unique auras. Sword and shield being replaced with a variety of weapons and firearms to be more commonplace. No longer chariots, horses, and whatnot, but cars, motorcycles, anti-grav vehicles, and even using personal wyverns for travel sakes. For now, we have entered the Pandemonium era. And yet, knowing nothing of what's coming to a head, where your characters have now ended up in this new cycle of life, with the burning image of the bandaged man and the anglerfish individual, Enos creating the Pandemonium Rexus, and embarking on something new. One at a time, what is the final thoughts you want to share as your character in this new walk of life that will be carried through this new era? Whom would like to start first?
I think for the first time in, well, what Chimera used to know as over a decade or so, there's contentment, knowing that, to his knowledge, somehow, some way, Z-Ray pulled through, and he's back, and he's got Vel with him, and he's got a family again, and it seems to be a good family. Not one that's gonna, betray us. And yeah, after that introduction to Grandpa and knowing Vel's back and having a lot of candy and ice cream, things are good. He's happy.
I will find all of the roasts in the world for my young, baby, tiny little runt of a brother and live a very chaotic life still, as always, breaking every social norm and every rule and having the most rebellious teenage phase ever to exist.
Again.
Even worse this time.
I mean, that's gonna be a great thing. I'll tell you when we're done with the episode about what this means for your character's new legacy. It's fucking amazing. Who's next?
Going from a rich, proper bitch to now a cranky elf is definitely not something Junior would have expected, but is probably, if most certainly, the best fucking thing to ever happen to her. She's no longer tied to anything of her bloodline. And she'll have to survive on her own with someone that genuinely gives a shit about her. Is the best outcome she could probably have ever had. Even if it is an elf.
Hey, Ileana got to stay strong, so she's fine with this. She can still continue her bodyguard duties. But very much live a happy life with Junior.
And from this entire field of things, there is a notion people ask a lot of game masters, and that is,
There's two bugs.
why must we tell legends? Why must we recite history in a world that many people may never be able to experience? To tell a story in the present is easy. It's easy to weave a tapestry for people to understand what the narrative is and how to progress from it, the ups and downs, the consequences, whether it's for successes or failures. Everything is a finite thing that's easy. But to understand the history, to understand where our world is coming from, whether it's fictional or not, you have to understand the foundation that leads to better things, to greater pastures. For if we don't know how the foundation was planted, we can't build a better story for our present. We can never truly comprehend the realm of possibilities that a creative can do when given that civil liberty of greatness. It's important to ascertain where the history is coming from, to develop a better narrative once you understand the bedrock that goes into the foundation that goes into the pillars that goes into your story. And so, for this mini-series, one that is probably going to go down as one of my favorites to do of all time, only to be topped by next year's, potentially. Who wants to kick off their sign-off of their name, who they played, and a final word for the audience?
Go ahead, Andrew.
All right. Well, I'm Andrew. I played Chimera. It was a blast being here through all the crazy combat and confusion as to new magic systems and everything. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, you can find me on all the different platforms at Kingdom Crawlers. I also run games over there and have my own fair share of corralling chaos to varying effectiveness. But yeah, I'm glad I could be here. I'm grateful for the invitation. It's been a lot of fun.
And I've been Payton Payne, playing Vel, the Chaos Gremlin, obviously. And like Andrew said, you can also find me on our D&D actual play podcast show. I don't know. We have footage, so I don't know what it qualifies for. Podcast, sure. Podcast with video footage. Called Kingdom Crawlers. You can find us TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and our full-length episodes are all posted on YouTube. This has been a blast. I have enjoyed this character a lot. I have enjoyed trying to it's been fun to play a chaotic player in a chaotic world. And so I appreciate the invite, and it's been a blast to play with you all. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Been your Abyssal Chimera, other known as Fluff, for once being a on purpose bitchy character with some redeeming qualities known as Junior, or as her full government name at the current time was LMAO Junior. Because Goblin Parliaments have to have ridiculous ass names to be canon. And where can you find me? Nowhere, because I'm in your walls. Give me your fucking money. Other than that,
get out of my walls! Get out of here! Give me!
Let me first. Let me first.
Joke's on you if you think I have money.
Jokes on
Spray
you if you think
bottle.
I have walls.
Why are there no walls? Wait, why am I in 3 places at once? Wait a minute. Oh god, this is a problem. I'm everywhere and nowhere.
All at the same time.
Oh god, the headaches. I thought Junior was a problem. Now I'm his. But you can probably find me on the various little bits and bobs on our stuff. Because I like to keep it secret. But other than that, remember, turn your fantasies into reality and your reality to fantasies, and we'll see you on the shore sometime soon.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Here, here.
And I am Valkyrie Ash, creative director. I still don't know why you gave me this title, but I'm taking it anyway. You can find me at ValkyrieAshRae on Twitch and also on the TikTok. I do run my own campaign of Aldermore, which you can also watch live on Twitch on Thursdays, bi-weekly, and also on our YouTube channel as well. And yeah, just be creative, have fun, and be nice to everybody. Because you only live once.
And I've had the pleasure of being your game master, your scribe, your storyteller, whichever facet makes you feel comfortable. Mostly known as Erebus, VTuber name of Safiri Mutunza Kivali, or from a very complicated chain of words that make up my actual name that I'm not going to get into because as long as I keep a distance from my acting career, the better. You guys can find me a lot of different places. I've been all over the web on many different teams, on many different shows, different actual plays. I've been on TikTok every so often. I'm everywhere. But I just can't wait to do next year's mini campaign because this blew everything I wanted to out of the water. I've had so much fun, I don't know what to do with myself now. And if you guys don't support all the people here, whether they had tech issues or not, I'm gonna be sad. And when I get sad, I then get to be a very unreasonable person. So support all these amazing people. And
Still waiting on the food.
I left it 30 minutes ago. How did you not get the food?
Go on, get the food, you do your outro.
And for all intents and purposes, everyone, be good people, make great choices, make sure you make someone smile today, because in a world that gets dark, that gets hectic, that gets sour, we live in rough times as is. We don't need any more misery. We don't need any more whatevers. We may play dark games, we may play dark stories, but doesn't mean you can't have a ray of sunshine throughout your days. Make sure you have it to share with others. Have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, and just be beautiful. Good night.